thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. So recently, you guys would have seen this video already by now. I did a mystery box from the brand BeBella, which is a sister corporation, to my understanding, of Beauty Creations. I told you guys that I would come on and play in some of the products, so that is what I'm going to do today. I don't believe I have like a full face, but we do have enough product to be able to use. I did also get eyeshadow brushes as well, as I showed you in that video. So we're just going to play in these products. The only thing I may not use today are the lashes, because I haven't decided if I want to put these in a giveaway or keep them, because I just have so many lashes and I honestly don't use a ton of lashes like I want to. So there's a couple lip products. There's a face palette, a eyeshadow palette, and some sponges, and a facial spray or setting mist. So we're going to use that today for sure. I want to start obviously in the eyeshadow palette, because as you can see, I do not have my base done. I have never tried their palettes. I want to try this palette and see if it's any good, and so I can let you guys know if it's any good, and also see if it's worth, if it is any good, and if I should try other palettes from them. I do have a few Beauty Creation palettes, older palettes, not their newer palettes. I do want to order as well, like a couple of their newer palettes. I have seen a couple of them and they're really, really nice. This is the ColourPop Translucent Party Proof Eye Primer. I'm going to use that today. Has a dome foot applicator. I don't find that much product comes out on this. I hope mine's not dried out. It almost feels like it is, and I haven't even had it long, and it's always sealed. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's product in here or not. And I don't know if I squeeze it if it'll come out. But anyways, there we go. So yeah, I want to try this palette to see if it's any good for you guys, because it is a very, very affordable brand. So I figured if it is any good, then you guys can try it out. They have a new collection right now that looks really pretty. It's a wild collection, I believe. You can get the whole collection for like less than 50 bucks. It comes with the eyeshadow palette, a blush palette. It also has some eyeliners, lip products. I'm going to go into this shade here. Does it have names? No names. But I'm going to take this shade. There is no mirror either. I'm going to take this shade. It's like a bone, your neutral bone shade. I'm going to place it on top of that primer. I just always like to set my primers. You guys know that. There's a lot of kick up. So just keep that in mind. If you're one that does not like fallout with your palettes, then you probably won't care for this palette. Or I don't know if all their palettes are like that. It might be. I find that sometimes with more affordable palettes or brands, there's a little more kick up in palettes. But honestly, if the shadows are good and they're affordable, then the kick up does not bother me. So far, the brand that I have tried that has the most kick up, but it has good, great quality and affordable palettes, is BH Cosmetics. But I love their palettes. So far that shade is nice. Definitely a variety of shades that you can choose from. I mean, there's a ton. Let's just see. I'm going to start right here in this one. Right here. So that's like a all over. Now I will say very pigmented. You could see right there, like that's just one small dip in it. So it's very, very pigmented. It's just that there is a lot of kick up. Again, that does not bother me. If it bothers you, you probably will not like this brand. I look more for the quality of the product. Now I know my Beauty Creations palettes also are really pigmented, but they do have kick up. And again, that does not bother me. Probably just going to do like a nice, soft, simple look. This would be an awesome palette to do like a palette bingo in because of so many shades, you know. But like I was saying, if I don't like it, I can definitely pass it to a friend that I know would truly enjoy it, even though I've used it. But yeah, that's a pretty pigmented shade. 14 mattes, and then 15 shimmery kind of colors. So that's a lot of shadows. Oh, and this shade right here. So that's a really pigmented shade, but I want to come in close so you can see this. Like I'm brushing it on. You can see right there. See how it's like kind of patchy? It's not really going on completely right there. So I'm going to keep trying. Guys, so I wet it and this is how it looks. It's so soft. It was soft before I wet it and it's so soft now still. Cannot wait to use it. Hopefully it doesn't soak up too much of the product. So I'm really, really excited about that. The one I decided to use is the one that has the two flat sides like that and then the point, because I figured it would be good to put under the eyes. Really excited. Again, it's so, so soft. So before I do that, I'm going to add some of this Versali Liquid Glass Radiance Makeup Skin Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. I got this in a BoxyCharm probably a couple years ago maybe. And I pulled it because it's one of the older primers or serums in my collection. And I thought, you know what, I need to get use out of this because I do not want it to expire. And I will say it's really, really nice. When I first initially used it, like when I got it, I don't recall it being hydrating the way I feel like it is now. So I really like the way that feels on the skin. I'm trying to use that. I'm probably going to add it to my project that I'm currently doing. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the clouds. In the clouds. Not the clouds. In the cards, excuse me. It's a project that my friend Beth invited me into, and it's her project she came up with. The foundation I decided to use is the Laura Geller Filter First Luminous Foundation. That is what it looks like. I've had this for a very long time in my collection. You could see right there how much I have used. If my camera will focus. There we go. That is what I've used so far. So I want to try to use this up. It's a really nice foundation. I don't know that I would say it's very hydrating. I feel like it depends on what primer you use, but it's nice. And I got it for so, so cheap when I worked at Ulta. So here we go with the sponge. So far, the sponge looks really good. It's blending everything in nicely. It's really nice, very, very soft. I really like that so far. The foundation's nice as well. Okay, I'm going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. Haven't used this in a while. I've just been using just concealer. Next, let's go to the concealer I'm going to use today is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Peach. I have a lot of products I'm trying to use. This is the e.l.f. HD Powder in Soft Luminance, I think is what it's called. I'll put that under the eyes. And this is in a current project, Absolute Powder from Lancome. I am almost done with that, and so this is in that project. So I'm going to put that all over the face after I put this under the eyes. Both of these have very little product. I should be able to finish them here soon if I just continue to use them. So I'm going to use that sponge. You guys know I like to set my under eyes at least with a sponge because I feel like it presses the product in. The sponge, you guys, though, I have to say it's one of the softest that I have ever tried. Definitely, so far of everything I've tried, it's only a few products, but I recommend those sponges, and you get a whole set of 5, and I'll try to link it down below. And then also, they also come in this pretty tannish color set or pink set. Super pretty. And I know they're very affordable. And again, you get 4 sponges. This is the nude set, and then they have a pink set that's just like it. So definitely, if you're on the hunt for some good affordable sponges, definitely check them out because they are so soft. It's very luminous powder, so if you're oily, you probably will not like this because it does give you a glow to the skin. I wouldn't say it's, I personally don't like it for under the eyes. This is the, what is this called again? Snatch and Sculpt. That's funny. And this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to use this. Do I want to use Burn? I'm going to try Burning Desire first. That looks kind of orange, so I don't know that I'm going to like that. How it looks. And there's also a deeper shade in here that I can actually contour with if I wanted to. They're huge pans too. So it is more like on the orangey side. I don't know that it would be like, personally, like the best shade of bronzing for me. It's just going over that powder, Lancome powder, so effortless and so pretty. This recent pickup from ColourPop, you guys would have seen that already, my 80% off ColourPop haul. This is Just My Pluck, and that is what it looks like. Just a really pretty mauve toned blush. Alright, so there's that. Very pretty. And then we're going to go back into this highlighter in here. This is called Queen. It's a big yes for me. I will put this link down below for you as well. And the price, I'm sure it's very affordable. I know that it comes in different tones, like I said, and this one's for the light. It says right there. So I'm sure they have medium and dark. But yes, and again, look how huge these pans are. I mean, they're ginormous. So yes to that. Definitely enjoyed that. I mean, you can see that highlighter. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go off. I'm going to do my mascara, and then I will be back. We will finish up with the face mist, the setting mist, excuse me, and the lip products. So I will be back, guys. Alright, guys, so I am back. My hair's a little wonky. Came with a lipstick, a matte lipstick, and this is in Wildest Dreams. And then it came with a gloss and coming out. So we're just going to try both. This is the lipstick packaging. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. So luxe looking. Super pretty. Look at all that glitter. So I'm just going to place this on the lips. It's more of like a reddish tone. I don't know that it's going to go with this, but we'll just see. I have a dome foot applicator right there. Kind of like the one that you remember when you're... It's not as long as typical ones, but that is the outside of the packaging. Focus. Come on. There we go. Okay, last thing we're going to try is the facial mist in Pink Cloud Cotton Candy Setting Spray for all skin types, long lasting up to 16-hour wear. Come in closer, show you the overall finished look, and then quickly go over the products that we tried and tell you what I think of them. Okay, so that is the finished look. I'm very, very happy with it. Very happy. So, the eyeshadow palette had a ton of fallout, but was it horrible? No. I would definitely do more looks with this. I'm going to continue trying as many shades as I can. I will say that they are a little harder to work with. You do have to work with them a lot more than I would just say my ColourPop or even my ABH or my Profusion, those are just very effortless. I just put it on, blend a little bit, and I'm good. These I did have to work with a little bit more. Now, I do think this is one of their older palettes. Not old, but older. And so their formula may have changed. Maybe their newer palettes, it's different. I may try to pick one up so I can see if it is any different. But overall, pigmentation was really nice. I felt like the shades went on nicely and everything. Again, there was some fallout and a little bit of kind of blending issues. But overall, I do like the look that I got. And I think everything just tied in really, really nicely together. Very grateful to have this. I'm glad to have tried it. Definitely be trying more shades so that I can know if they're any good. So stay tuned for an update on that. The sponge, absolutely loved. I definitely recommend the sponges. I will link everything down below for you guys. They're very affordable. Like I said, you can get a set in either the nude or the pink, and they're so soft. I can't say that enough. So soft. If you like a soft sponge, bouncy sponge, then you will truly enjoy these. I definitely like them, and they are going to go on my top 5 sponges because it's really, really good. Base palette I really enjoyed. I wasn't sure about this shade on the cheeks, but I think it just blended in so nicely together with the blush that I had on and that highlighter. Oh my goodness, you could see it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yes, I love that. So glad to have that. Lip products, absolutely beautiful. This is not a shade that I would typically wear on a daily basis. It's not like your everyday shade, but it's still beautiful nonetheless, and I am glad to have it. Not a shade I would have picked, but still nice. And the gloss is very pretty as well. I'll test it on its own to see how the formula is, if it's tacky, sticky, goopy, or anything like that at a later time, and I'll keep you updated on that as well. And then this was really nice. The scent is very pleasant, nothing too sweet, nothing overpowering. It does feel like my makeup did set, so we'll try it out and see how the rest of the night, how my makeup does. It's 6 o'clock now, so I'll see how it wears and if it does help the longevity of the makeup and all of that. So I'll keep you updated on that, but so far so good. I would say of all the products I tried today, my least favorite is probably the palette, and that's just because of how hard it was and how the shades were a little bit patchy when going on and having to work with it. I think that it was nice to get in the box, and I'm glad to have it, and definitely going to be playing in it some more and trying some different shades. Overall, I am very happy with all the other products. I think that they performed very, very well. I would definitely love to try more of their products and maybe like a newer palette from them so I could see if the formula is about the same or if the newer palettes have a little better formula as far as like the blending ability and all of that. But I truly hope that you guys enjoyed me trying these BeBella products. I will leave their website link down below again, and the products with prices and everything if you are interested, and any codes that I can find so you can save some money. Again, they are an affordable brand, very, very affordable brand. And if you are familiar with Beauty Creations, then you would somewhat be familiar with them because they are sister companies. And I do like Beauty Creations. They do have a lot of great products at affordable prices as well. And they are both Latin-owned brands, which is pretty awesome. And obviously, another reason why I decided to try the brand as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to complete this video for today, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.